Hello everybody and welcome back to my Undertale playthrough. Where the last time we were on, we were talking about the truck, but we're still on the fight with Undyne. Oh, what's that? We're being interrupted. Looks like...
Hey, what you doing? Are you being that bastard that hasn't subscribed yet? Well, why don't you join one of us that have subscribed? As well as that, you might as well tune down to the description down below, where I have a new subreddit called r/RealmHQ. Other than that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Alright, we're back to it. Okay, so sorry about that. I've been trying to get it so that people can go ahead and subscribe a little bit more and stuff like that. And on top of that, again, I have the subreddit. So, yeah. Oh, yes, we're gonna have to wait through all this. Because Monster Kid is like, hey, you're back from your long break. You know, you should talk to me a lot more. Oh my god, can you believe it? This guy's talking non-stop. Yeah, you're in my way because you keep talking. Oh, I didn't mean to talk. Undyne, you got killed for my talking. That's not the voice I gave him. Hey, Undyne, you're hurt. Hurt? It's nothing. Now shut up. Anyway. Okay, so with some actual topics this time. Because I had to kind of scrap a recording. Besides the fact it got a little bit too personal, that at least for my comfort. I think, yeah, it'd be better just to have that one scrapped. It was definitely interesting, though, because we finally got to a new stage of what Undyne fights you with. But I think with the aspect that I wasn't exactly talking about a tail or stuff like that, I think it just was better not to have it try to go up. Alright. And now that we're back into it, let's go ahead and actually fight Undyne, and hopefully we'll... I don't know if we'll get it this week. We should get it this week. If we got to one of the new final actual stages, I think we'll be fine. But, yeah. Okay. So as you guys may have noticed, the ARC stuff has still not come out yet. And it's mainly because, again, I've been just a little bit occupied this week. But my idea, though, is to go ahead and actually expand the idea of the clips. So instead of it just being ARC and stuff like that, I got quite a couple other games to go ahead and actually get recordings of, at least while I just play them. I know one of them, for crying out loud, is frickin'. As we get Terraria, Factorio, Power Wash Simulator. Hell, I might even just record some of the Toontown, for crying out loud. Just more of clips and stuff like that. But yeah, seemed like a reasonable thing to at least get some actual tales on. Other than that, I'm going to have to actually get the Just Cause theme stuff written. I know I got a little bit of it written, but I hate writing on my phone. The main reason I hate writing on my phone is because I have not that big of fingers, but I personally do not like to type on my phone, because I would much rather prefer to type on keyboard. Because even if it's something where it's like, oh, well, I accidentally pressed this, it's not like you're going to press it like 7 more times, essentially. And I don't know why, but every time I do type, it seems to always include a beat. And it's because when I go to press space, instead of pressing space, I press beat. Which is kind of just like great. So that means that every thing I have to either go back to erase, or worse, the stupid autocorrect is like, oh, you meant this. When it's like, no, I meant something completely different. And the worst is when you're typing up something and you go back to, basically it's like, oh, this is not the right word, or the word is slightly wrong. So you go back to actually get it edited so that it's supposed to be the right word. And then when you go to tap on it, it goes ahead and for some reason copies whatever you were writing, or whatever it thinks you were writing, And it goes ahead and it's like, oh, so you wanted to add this on to what you have here. It's like, no. No. I didn't want this to get added. I wanted to just start writing what I needed to write. Not have you go ahead and be like, alright, gotcha, pal. Go ahead and frickin' add 50 more letters to the one word I had been working on. Yeah, one side there, tell you that much. God. The yellows, man, the yellows. Alright, let's go. Continue. I'll stay determined. Stay the course. But yeah, no, I think that's the problem with typing. It's like, oh, well, I hate typing on touchscreen, but I don't always have a keyboard, let alone one I can just plug into my phone. I know there's the Bluetooth ones, and I know of a way. I don't think I have the C configuration for it, but I have had stuff where I've connected up a mouse up to a tablet. I know you could probably do it with keyboards and a full-on mouse, which is always fun because it's like, wait, your phone has software for a keyboard and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, oh, I do. Usually for the setup stuff, because you need so much to actually go ahead and access it. Because what was it? You need a, and when I say this, it's the actual definition of it. You need a female connection to the whole thing, so that way you can go ahead and input the, because the idea is that when you have a USB-C, the end that goes into your phone, or if you're Apple, the Lightning, the end that goes into your phone is a male connection port. And I don't think I really would need to be explaining to birds and bees, explain why that is the case. But the whole idea is that if you have a thing so you can connect something that is USB, which again you just need a female one going into a male. It can be a micro, and then you can add a connection. I will maybe have to see if there is something you can get, maybe off Amazon, where it's just like, hey, this is a female USB to a C, or a male C. Because I know nowadays they're trying to like push, like, I don't mind C chords in general. I think I honestly like them more. But the problem is that when you're talking about stuff like essentially redundant chords and stuff like that, so you're like, oh, well, I want to go ahead and connect up my thing to this. Then it's like, oh, well, you're going to need a cord that's initially going to let you plug it into that. And then you're going to need a cord to go ahead. And then once you actually plug it in, go ahead and get it so that it considers the connection right. Otherwise, what happens... Oh, I think we got to the final one. Ate one more cinnamon. Yes, okay, this is... I think we're at the point where we can maybe kill Undyne. It can just last... Holy cow, is that a lot. And then there's... Oh no, it's not. Oh my god. Ah, shoot. Damn, we got so close. I think that might be the final wave, or the prior to the final wave. The problem is I still need to hit her. So it's going to be a little problematic. But yeah. But anyway. Yeah, I just think the idea is going to be that I need to go ahead and start or continue writing the Just Cause 3 stuff. Probably see about playing. I know I'm going to try to play Ark, because I got to actually get to the. There's an island I like to go to. It's basically the vegetarian island, or the herbivore island. Because if you go to the herbivore island, all that spawns there is herbivores. And it's a great spot to set up a base there. I'll have to see about setting up a couple of different bases. I know there's a couple spots I know of. There's that one I was talking about, the herbivore. There's the one over in the middle of, like, that's near the Red Forest and all that jazz. But yeah, other than that, yeah. I do thank you guys for tuning in and all that jazz. Like and subscribe and comment down below. And like I said earlier, I got a subreddit. Other than that, have a great day.